Another important part of the book, and we can't go any farther without discussing it, is the issue of slavery, the peculiar institution that even someone as independent-minded as Helen accepts unquestioningly throughout the novel, and even as the War of Independence is being fought, not being fought for the slaves. Would this novel have worked if you had placed it in another setting? Would it have worked if you placed it up north? Would you have had the same issues to discuss if the family hadn't been slave owners?
Right. I think the regional setting of the book is extremely important to how the characters' lives play out. One of the things I was really intent on is making sure that I was telling a story about slavery that was historically responsible, and that was true to the time period, but that offered a different lens onto the institution of slavery than we have traditionally seen. For instance, a lot of what we know about slavery from the late 18th and early 19th century is from large-scale cotton plantations where you did not have the same degree of interaction between the enslaved and the enslavers. And so to have Moll in this fairly small plantation that's turpentine-based, so there's not a lot of, most of the slaves are hired out, it creates a different dynamic between her and the white people around her. And it allows me as a writer to look at the slave-owning characters, to force the slave-owning characters to recognize the institution of slavery more directly than they would have otherwise. And their reactions to Moll's situation, I think, are very revealing of who they are as people.